about it already, man. But I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Because this, when you go on Sundays, wherever you go, the pastor will never put this out. They're not allowed to because they're under this 501c3 thing. Before you build up your church, you got to sign a code to say you're not telling the truth about the Hebrew Israelite, because those bastards over there in the land where they're in Israel, they're not the real people of the Bible.
Jews,
they convert.
You know how you see the Jews, the white Jews with the little curly shit?
Yeah.
The little top on that shit? They ain't the real Jews.
They from
the Jews are black.
they're a nation that God hate forever.
Yeah.
The Bible says it. You see what I'm saying?
Hitler was one who killed all the Jews and stuff. He even one even said that before his death. He said that America was holding on to the Jews, God Jews, and then he was talking about the black people, the Negroes, and there was
even Hitler said something. Hitler said that how come the Jews, the real biblical Jews left black and came back white? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know they not the true people of God. You see what I'm saying? They're being paid over there to be over there right now. By who? By here, America. Every year they getting big money to stay in that land over there. Then that's why they're gonna get wiped out. Whenever the Messiah come back, the true Messiah is gonna wipe them out and bring us back there. You know what I'm saying?
It's related to the devil. It's just like,
right.
Flip it around.
Yeah.
It's just like they wordplay this whole shit, everything.
That's why it's so many like things going on among us in the ghettos, project and stuff like that, because they don't teach you the truth. You see what I'm saying? I'm supposed to treat you as my brother when it's come to here, but when it's come to here, they tell you to be independent, be individual. Like I'm supposed to beef with you, like, oh, we can't hold hands, and it was never like that. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we have a brotherly covenant. We have a brotherly covenant that we're supposed to be faithful to. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers, you gotta always be ready to forgive your brother and work things out with your brother. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't hold no grudge. You see what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you're gonna get your blessing. You see what I'm saying? When we come out here, that's family out here. That's why we come together. We play together. Yeah, there might be a few words exchanged and stuff like that. Things might get heated, but at the end of the day, we're the same people. Jacob, that was our father. He has 12 sons, and that's us right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zabulon, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali. And we are scattered right now because we make our father mad. He scattered us. He said we can't, things we was doing, he said we can't do it in the land that he gave to us. So he had to put us out. He'd rather a stranger be doing whatever they're doing in the land than us. Because we know better. We're supposed to be doing things, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we end up being in slavery. 400 years is over. Right now it's prophecy times. I mean, the Savior is gathering us back to come save us. And then he's gonna burn up the whole United States and every other place that's out there that's ruling. You see what I'm saying? But the Bible, the pastors on Sundays, they ain't gonna tell you this. Because if they tell the truth, they're gonna get shut down by the government, and then they fear of losing their congregation and losing money, you know, benefits, financial, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And that's not what the gospel said. The gospel that Christ was out here teaching, he said, go out there and speak, thus saith the power of heaven, the king, the supreme. Whatever he says, whatever is written in the Bible, you see what I'm saying? Hold this for me real quick, bro. Let me show you. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm from the tribe of Levi. If there's somebody that's from any of these tribes, that's my brother. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm out here to do is telling you, it's giving you a heads up, like you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, start gather yourself, congregate, you know what I'm saying, come together, trying to like understand like why we all like we the lowest at all nation. We the lowest. We're always in the ghettos. We're always like the first, the last hired, first fired. We're always struggling. It's a curse that's been placed on us. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like because the so-called white man right here. It's not because he has more power than us. He's stronger or whatever. He has more knowledge. None of that. It's a curse from the Supreme. That's why we suffer so much. You see? Even the apostles mention about this guy right here. He say if they preach another gospel or another this name, I don't really use it. He's real. He's the Antichrist. The real Messiah name, his true name is Yahushua right here. And he's a so-called black man. You know what I'm saying? From the tribe of Judah. And he's the head tribe. That means whatever he came down here to do, we're supposed to follow him to do so we can, serve our Father. You see what I'm saying? This right here, I would never. I had so many doubts before I knew about this. I never wanted to accept this thing right here.
It was hard for
you know what I'm saying? Because it was just not adding up with what the Bible's saying. I can't read something in the Bible. It's talking about something like this, and they show me this everywhere that I go. That's like telling me 2 plus 2 don't add up to 4 no more. You know what I'm saying? Like there's that common sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And this is right here. That's the biblical name of the so-called white
Esau.
man. And this is our biblical name right here, Jacob, which is
they say in the Bible,
Israel or Yashua.
A mother will have 2 sons or 2 different nations.
Right here.
One will name Esau and then one will name Jacob.
Okay.
And that's
Esau, the so-called white man, he hated us because he had no promise from our father.
It's just like the
baby.
baby. It's like the baby on the beginning.
He just always had that pride. You see how they rap nowadays. And they're the first power country. They're the first country throughout the whole world.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere you go, you will find this right here. They have an embassy there. Rape, rob, and murder and kill. Do everything. That's all they do. You see what I'm saying? And they will never tell you the truth. You see, right here. We've been cut off from knowing who we truly is. That's why we come out here. I'm calling myself Haitian. Oh, I'm a Haitian. But when you track down after slavery, you can find no Haitian was living back then. So what's going on? They put a title upon you, which is not the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because the Bible prophesied that we was gonna go to slavery in these right here, cargo slave ship, and it's really it happened for real. You know what I'm saying? I can pull precepts. I can pull the scripture to show you.
You know how you go in history
you know
and ask them about the slave ship? They can't even find a slave ship at all.
Yeah. And then who was financing those slave ships? Those so-called Jewish over there that try to be us so bad to where they don't know what to do. You know, because you can change your color. The whole Bible explain about the Israelite being either light brown or dark brown. There was never a so-called white Jewish, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they've been trying to do, and it's by time, man, we stand up for something. You see what I'm saying? Let me read this record to show them. Actually, Deuteronomy. If we would like, stop chasing, like you see all these other rappers, it's because they obey the so-called white man. That's why he give them the little money and they think it's something, and not knowing that they fucked up forever. Why? Because you're losing your soul over something that's like just passing by. I'd rather chase something infinite, like internal, because once you do this, you obey. That's when you become the real king that you were created to be. The Supreme God, that's his name right here, Yahweh. That's the true Father's name right here, Yahweh. Once you do that, you're untouchable. Nobody can mess with you. See what I'm saying? That's why back then he uses like a lot of other prophets, you know what I'm saying, to just go out there and save the nation. Like Moses, Aaron, King David was one of them, King Solomon, all these other, all of them is looking like us today. You see what I'm saying? All of them, man. They wrote the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But they came out with a doctrine, the so-called white man. Oh, everybody can come in, can join this. You can't. This by blood right here. This by blood. You see what I'm saying? All this is by blood. our descendant is from right here. That's why we part of it. It's not like by faith, like they say, or by just trying to convert. You can't convert to being a nation. America is doing, oh, you become a citizen. You can do that because it's just a paper you proving, but you can't do it by blood. You see what I'm saying? Whatever your father was, that's who you are. Okay, Deuteronomy 28. If you guys have like a Bible download on your phone, it's easy, man. You can always check it out. You see what I'm saying? That's where it was prophesied that we was gonna go through this right here today. We won't know who we are. We'll come out here. Whatever they tell us, we was gonna take it and fold our hands like, oh, is that what it is? And not knowing they're lying to you, you know what I'm saying? The whole time they've been lying to us, bro, for over 400 years. They lied to our forefathers, and they're trying to lie to us today. And then guess what the Supreme say? No, you ain't gonna do that to them. You see what I'm saying? He's waking us up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna take whatever our fathers went through. So Deuteronomy 28, I'm gonna start at verse 1. Let me start at verse 1 to show you. From verse 1, Deuteronomy 28, from the Torah, which is the Old Testament, it's talking about Deuteronomy 28 from 1 to 14. It's talking about the blessing we was gonna have if we obey. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab a few one just to show you. Okay, it says, verse 1, it says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments. Whenever you're dealing with the Supreme, that's all he do. Laws and commandments. That's all he asks you to do. He's not forcing you. He's not trying to pressure you or anything. He's telling you to be comfortable, to feel like you're not a slave to anything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how it should be, right? Look how they're doing us today. They're forcing you to get vaccine. You can't force me to do anything. That's my personal body property. You see what I'm saying? You can't force me to do this. No. We born free. We're supposed to be born free. I make my choice. That's my decision. But when you come out here, man, treating you like things that you ain't even supposed to be. So let me read it again from the top. It says, and it shall come to pass. Whenever it says it shall come to pass, it means this gonna happen. Okay? This gonna happen if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. That's if we were obedient, like do what our father said do. You see what I'm saying? We was gonna be above. We was gonna be the top ruler right now. It don't matter. America was trying to pop out, you know what I'm saying? Still was gonna be under us. We was gonna have control over them. But guess what? We disobey, right? Let's go to verse 15 to see what happened when you disobey. Verse 15, it says, still Deuteronomy 28, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken meaning listen. You know what I'm saying? If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You see what I'm saying? The whole time this thing been here, right? That's the Holy Bible they're using on a Christian church every Sunday. They never go to this with you. They don't want you to know who you are.
They just repeat the same
thing.
Neither
they don't want you to know. They don't want your children or whoever, like your parents don't know, you don't know, right? Like me, I know, right? My children ain't gonna raise up dumb brainwash. No, they're gonna know the truth. I'm gonna tell them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me keep going. Okay. Verse 15 says, if you don't listen, if you don't do what the Supreme said do, what's gonna happen? Curses. What is a curse? Bad things, right? Every bad thing that you can think of is gonna happen to us. Guess what's going on right now? Who's being shot everywhere? Who's being treated like they ain't shit everywhere in America?
Black people.
Not only in America, throughout the whole world.
And
you see what I'm saying?
Other races that
this is prophecy right there. You know what I'm saying? This thing was prophesied 2,000 years ago. and it's still in effect still this day.
Yeah, basically.
You see what I'm saying?
Everything that's going
Okay,
on.
let me read some
anything
of
that's
those
going on in
curses
past
to
is
show you
it's
that
currently going
this
on.
Bible belongs to us. We're the only one that can break this Bible down, understand it, because the Spirit of the Supreme is with us. As long as we obey and do what He says, we're gonna understand everything that's written here. You don't have to go to theology school, giving your money to somebody that's blind. They're blind. They don't understand what's going on in here. The Bible condemns them, but they want to hold the Bible and trying to teach you. That don't make no sense. The Bible bless us. We should hold it. We should sleep with it, because you're in there, and it's not a bad thing you in there. You blessed to be in there because you were chosen one. You see what I'm saying? Whenever the next kingdom come, you should be able to go there. You should be able to be in the next kingdom if you obey to do the commandments. You see what I'm saying? Let's see, verse 16, right? Deuteronomy 28. Let's read some of the curses. You say, "Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field." Our forefather worked free labor over 400 years. They ain't got paid nothing to build up America, to build up China, England, Germany, Canada, and all these other places. That's us doing these things. Did we went to any college to learn how to build a pyramid? No. Did we went to any university? No. Now today, what they put out there? Go to college, get a certificate, get this, get that. We're born gifted. Everything that we know how to do is already in us. We don't have to go do this, go do that, learn it. That's for them. They slow. They slow in just like inferior, period. Everything. Physically, mentally, spiritually, they just inferior to us. You see what I'm saying? We the salt of the earth. Without us, there's no flavor. Who running the NBA? Blacks. Or Spanish, whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? Who's running the music industry? Who's in the movies? It's us. You see what I'm saying? But they still look at us like, oh man, I'm giving you an opportunity. I'm giving you this. But without us, this shit wouldn't. There's no flavor without us in anything. You see what I'm saying? Who's break dancing? Who's doing all that? You see what I'm saying? But they don't want you to know that, right? So they say we would be cursed in the city. When you go to the projects, when you go to the ghettos, who's beefing among each other? Us. Who's ready to be, oh yeah, I can do this, I can, you know what I'm saying? Going against your own brother, you see what I'm saying? But whenever the so-called white men pop up, everybody, oh, I ain't in it. Oh, no. You know, they tough. People like us, we tough towards our own people, that's it. And God is mad. He has a fury against anybody that does that. We're supposed to come and team up to go against any other nation. They're not teaching you that, you see what I'm saying? They're making us sin every day, making our Father mad every day because they refuse to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's the true description of the Messiah, the Savior, you see what I'm saying, is in the Bible. Not this one right here. They beat you down to slavery to accept this. See what I'm saying? If you don't accept this, around the time of slavery, they kill you, hang you, lynch, everything. See what I'm saying?
1, 2,
but it's all over now. It's game over right now because we wide awake right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Jehovah Witness come out here.
What is this? What's going on?
And trying. Oh, for sure, man. Look over here, man. You should see yourself somewhere here. The left, right. I mean, the left.
Or these Israelites, yeah.
The left is slavery. The right is biblically, like. And when you go to every morning on Sunday, when you go to church, wherever you go to, they will never teach you about this. But over here, they stick right here with you.
About the Old Testament, like that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a gathering right now to congregate, you know what I'm saying, with your own people, you know what I'm saying, to know who you're supposed to be around, who you're not supposed to be around, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the apocrypha. That's the rest
The
of the
second-
Bible.
yeah, that's the
They
second
took it. They removed it
These
from
are
this
the
right
books
here.
these are the books they took out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like 14 books in here they took
I just
out.
want to read that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Website you can read it on?
It's a lot of
Yeah, you can read it on
yeah.
website,
You
but I'll
can,
get
you
the
can
book.
find it online.
Because on the website, they can change the words like how
That's
you
what
like
I'm- yeah,
Wikipedia.
that's
They can change it up.
I heard about how they took stuff out, but I just can never
Yeah.
find out what to read. I can never like read
Because
that.
before this, this was in the middle of the Bible, like between the Old and the New Testament. The
I think
Bible
it-
was complete.
Yeah.
Okay, see, before you get to Matthew, right here, that's where this was. But they're trying to remove it because they don't want you to know. There's a lot of things that's written in here for you to understand things in the New, especially in the New Testament.
Like
for you
what?
to understand what's going on here, you gotta have this.
Like what?
But they don't want you to like, as far as knowing who you is here, your tribe and
Oh, so this talk about the
what's-
tribe and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
your true biblical nationality.
Yep.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's something like it's deep, bro. It's really
deep, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
You know the
deep,
first
man.
the first ever president was black, bro. Like straight up.
Of course,
John Hanson, bro. 1973.
you know what I'm saying.
That was a
But
day before
they
George.
try to make
man.
it seem like they've been here, but
Yeah.
they've never been here.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, they never. We've been here.
Let me see some of that.
We always been here on this side right here. They just brought like more of us over here after during the time of slavery.
What's that one book called?
next,
Though,
bro?
you know that one book, the Dead Scroll scripts.
Oh yeah. I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dead Sea Scrolls. Yeah.
For real, man. Like I'm
So
telling
much
y'all,
information.
man.
being-
What that? Now that's a crazy book, yo.
See right
Like
here?
for real.
Origin of the white race.
What that is?
See, that's all it's all about. White supremacy.
I
You know
swear.
what I'm saying? Because if they don't do that, they know. Like, if you check this right here, the so-called Haitian history, right here. After this happened, we took our independence. They rewrote everything.
We the first
like
one that took our
the
independence
history of what happened. They rewrote everything. The so-called French. Yeah, that's why they gave us. They gave us that name. Because we had our own name and everything, and they make us pay some money.
Yeah, I'm next.
Yeah.
They owe us money till this day and still talk about us today. Say we poor, we this, we that. You know what I'm saying?
I love them bleach.
That's what they do, man. That's all they know how to do.
What?
Is just degrading us, knowing that we're the son of the living power from the
sir.
heaven.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying?
Because you'll see, like, every other nation, like, anything, like, what they deal with America look out for them.
Yeah.
Like,
Straight up,
like,
yeah.
The fake Jews, we send them money, like, trillions of dollars
Every year.
Yeah.
Every
Look
year.
what happened to Japan
Yeah.
after World War II.
Yeah.
We rebuilt all of Japan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when they
Let
did
me
what they
grab-
did to us, what they gave us?
What is this? You an evangelist, though?
For the Puerto Ricans,
Huh?
they
You
gave
an
us
evangelist?
US citizenship.
No,
for what?
I mean,
right
well,
before
I'm-
World War I.
I just woke up to who I truly is. You know what I'm saying? I had so many
What they
doubts,
do
so
for us.
I went in
Yeah.
deeper, you know, trying to
Yeah.
search why. Because I
Sterilization
refuse to
of
go to the
women,
Christian
that
church
came
on
from
Sunday
experiments
and
on
being
our
lied
people.
to.
Yeah, bro.
And they
Yeah.
expect you to pay them
All
before
that
they
shit.
do to us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
All these other nations,
So this
they
is
get
the
everything.
false
Yeah.
one. This is the true
Why
one.
you
Because the
see
Bible
neighborhood,
describes this
you
one
see
as,
a chain store,
Yeah.
you know, as it's
Yeah.
written, right?
Why
Then
do
this
we
you
own
can
anything?
find it in the Bible.
The letter J never
So we can
existed
get
for
a-
about
we can get a
200 or
car
300
like
years
that.
ago.
But it's
Right.
business, nah.
You can't
I'm
translate
money,
no
money,
name.
money, money, money,
You
money,
understand?
money.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So where you find yourself at over here? What's your
Scared of us,
tribe?
bro.
So okay. So you be a Levite,
Right?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Bitch, we can know
Yeah.
the
Oh shit, I thought you was You want to move fast, motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like
you
all
seen the
this
not
right
fucked
here,
around
man.
correlation?
If you
All them
don't
black
know,
niggas, boy, they was in
you like you'll be out there chasing
Testament.
things that you're not
Georgia
supposed to
Stone
be
Mountain.
chasing. You see what I'm saying?
waiting
Into that
And that's
New
why
Age religion.
right. You know what I'm saying? That's how our people out there let's just like bugged out. Like they don't know where they
No,
belong,
no,
so they
yeah.
just touching
Yeah.
every little thing. You know?
And then,
The black dude.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you. Yeah. All right, bro. So that's the so-called white man right here.
Okay.
His biblical name is Esau, and this is us right here.
Esau Jacob. That's who what
Jacob
you call
and
it.
Esau.
They gave the birthright to, right?
Right. He sold his birthright
Yeah,
to
for
us.
some food.
Yeah. And he thought that was a joke. And that was real, you know what I'm saying? Like you did it, so hey. Okay, so
Y'all ready?
Yeah, can keep playing, man. I have a bad knee, man. That's why I haven't been playing.
Bro, this is my last game.
You know, that's why we gotta be comfortable among each other, because knowing that we the same people, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to support one another, you know what I'm saying? Understand one another, respect each other. Because the so-called white man, all he want us to do is just go against each other, and
Kill
they don't
each
want.
other, yeah.
He's sitting right there laughing at you.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah.
When we kill
Laughing
each other,
at-
that's good.
Yeah.
That is good, bro.
Fuck
I
it.
love that shit. But that's how
Young boy,
that's how we gotta stop celebrating all this shit they put us to celebrate. All this
Hell yeah.
Halloween,
Christmas,
Yeah.
Eid, no, not. Yeah, Easter. Hell yeah,
Easter.
All that shit, bro, just.
Yeah.
Because you gotta
Like,
understand, like for example, when Black Friday come up, what we do? We ain't building up our communities. Nothing.
No way.
We creating all our money, giving
Bringing
it right
the
back to the
Walmart.
white man,
Yeah.
right back to the Chinese man.
hell yeah.
So while they get
The Walmart. Black Friday, everybody going to Walmart.
Right,
Lowe's,
right.
Home Depot, bro.
And we willing to kill for
that
TV,
shit. Boy.
TV, laptop,
That's why I don't go to that
all
shit.
these other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even. You know what I'm saying? So, all because this was like kind of like fade for a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all gotta be, man. We all have to, man. Yeah, it's bad time, right? Bad time, man. Right. They're forcing us for vaccine. For what? I'm good.
How y'all got a vaccine for something y'all don't even know what the fuck it is?
Why, man? I'm like, you can't force nobody, you know?
With that cure so fast, but y'all can't cure AIDS, cancer, shit
Right.
like that, bro. But y'all found to cure the most deadliest disease ever known to man
I
within
like
months.
things that make sense.
That makes sense, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But this right here just doesn't make sense at all.
my bad. Here we got the cure, but then you need a booster with the super booster. And that super
Right.
booster got to turn Super Saiyan, and then
Yeah, man.
No, that's real.
So I talk to them all the time. Like, I be trying to tell them, like, you can't fool us because we walk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's too late now. Whatever technology you was trying to get us busy in, whatever. No, the Most High took that away from us. He told us get busy over here. It's that time now.
they set up a system to take away everything from us. See, like for example, that's why they changed where everybody thinks the first day of the week is Monday. Why they do that? To trick everybody to think that you can go to church on Sunday.
On Sunday, you say rest.
When the
It's a
Sabbath
day of
day,
rest.
the seventh day of the week is Saturday.
You
So
know,
they got you all over the place. You don't even not know.
Not
Everybody
me,
going to
bro.
church.
My granddad, my granddad.
That's good, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
know my grandma. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know my grandma.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah, bro.
Church on Sunday.
You
You
ain't
worship
on
the
this
true God.
We ready. We can beat y'all.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Y'all enjoy, man.
No, that's real shit
all
though.
right,
So
bro. No problem, man. Hey, y'all my family, man. I gotta. Hey,
yeah,
if
man.
I want work, I gotta know something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
The whole
Because
world.
I'd be damned like if this so-called white men would come out here trying to deceive any of my
Yeah.
people, like trying to lie. You've been doing this for 400 years. You ain't had enough? You
all.
want some more?
No, you see it because around here in this area, how many churches ain't around here?
Right.
How many
Every
churches
little
ain't right
station,
around here?
that's
How many churches is in there? Dog, this
All for the
on this
pocket.
street is like 4 or 5 churches.
Bayside, that
Right.
big ass church out there, Bayside. What y'all got a Smoothie King? What y'all got all that? What the hell, bro? What you got Starbucks?
Right, man.
It's a church in Texas, bro. That bitch so big. They got Chick-fil-A.
Right.
What do you need that in church for, bro?
You see what I'm saying? All
What
they're
do you
telling you
mean?
is just bring everything into me. Like, they got everything, just bring all your money to them. It's going to them. And your community over here is suffering. You see what I'm saying? Our community is being called by so many names. Like, damn, what they do? They're lazy. They don't do this. They can't do this. You see what I'm saying? And they stole everything from us. Yeah, they stole everything, man. Everything we ever had, this so-called just grab it and then go and put money on it and trying to like make it seem like they did it. You see what I'm saying? Who invented basketball? Who invented soccer, baseball? It's us. But now look at them. They're making it seem like, oh, I got that. You didn't create that. Yeah, they have the financial to, get it going. You see what I'm saying? But, right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's us.
Sports is us. The
Yeah.
white people don't do nothing.
Nothing. Just sitting on the bench. Yeah, just sit and watch. Because they can't do what we do. Do what we do. They don't have no reason. They can't.
Okay, Kobe.
The sun is giving them cancer, right? If they're being it too long. You see what I'm saying? Everything around the universe is against the so-called white man, Esau. And then you got, let me show you. You got this right here as a backup. Every time you see this right here going down, this is the backup. That's the biblical name, Moab. The so-called Chinese. That's why America's still in business till this day, because they backing them up. They're trying to tell us we was this, the so-called African, but look at their tribe. We know, we're far from this. We might have a little color, similar like dog, but we're not the same. We don't do this. When is the last time you see a so-called black or a so-called Hispanic people went and do this to their mouth? Look, their ear, everything. You know what I'm saying? We've been royal, bro. We've been a royal people since the beginning. We've been chosen. You heard about King Solomon, King David? We've been royal. We've been in power. You see what I'm saying? We've been the top rulership because we were obedient. But once we disobey, we're being cursed, we're being punished. You see what I'm saying? And so it's our children that's coming, as the next generation. Because whatever we do, you pass it down to your generation, like your children or whoever. You see what I'm saying? That's why you gotta watch out of what you do when you live. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want. That's why I have to do this. I have a daughter, right? 4-year-old. I don't want her to go through things that I went through. As a man, I went through things that I know a female will never even last 30 minutes in. Because I can resist. I'm a man. You say I can resist. I'm not them. This is not it. I'm not gonna let a situation let me give up or do bad things. You see what I'm saying? Things that I'm not supposed to do. Because I'm not them. There's a supreme that put me out here. He knows what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Before I even know this. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know I have to keep the commandments. I didn't know I have to, I still, even before this trip, I still have love for my brothers, and all that. But I didn't know who exactly my brothers and sisters were. What tribe they were from, stuff like that. That's really important to know. Because if you don't know this, they'll tell you to come to church, just this. After you done getting your sweat on, the pastor said, bring me your money, go home, take a shower, go to sleep. And you didn't do nothing that the Bible said do, right? But the Bible is written over here, it's telling us the Israelites is chosen, and the Israelites is the only one that's supposed to be teaching this Bible. All these, you congregate on the seventh day, which is the Sabbath day, knowing this. But when you don't know this, they tell you every Sunday or any days. They tell you it don't matter. The Sabbath is over. Or the laws, don't keep no laws, don't keep the commandments, which is a lie. What they're trying to do, they're your enemy, right? Your enemy will never tell you to do good, because he knows once you do good, you're gonna be better than him. Your father gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? Because our father hates them. They're only on top of us right now because we disobey, right? And then as a jealousy, so you can get jealous. I'm jealous. They got everything. I gotta get up every morning and go to work to grab a few dollars. Them, they sleep every day. They're getting big money built up on their account. You see what I'm saying? And businesses everywhere, from left to right. You know what I'm saying? But hey, the time is now, man. The time is right here, right now, for them to go. Whatever they did to us for 400 years, they're gonna pay double. They're going for 1,000 years in slavery. All these right here. There's more of them. All these right here. They are enemies. Hold this real quick. Let me show you. Let me show you something in the Bible where all these people over here is in the Bible. What they did to us for them to get where they are. Because they're calling us lazy. They can't even last. They can't even work, bro. These people can't do nothing. You know what know what I'm saying? After we build this country and do all this, they still calling us lazy. Psalms 83. Right here. You see? That's a song of Esau. This prophet right here was a Levite, so-called Haitian. They call him Levi. So he wrote this song. It's also a prophecy. It said, "Keep not thou silence, oh God." The word of God means power here. You can check it up on the Hebrew. Oh God, you can read it as this. Hold not thy peace and be not still. Oh God, for lo, thine enemies make it to more. Make it to more mean they take the secret counsel. You know how they have meeting and stuff. Like you see the European gathering up together with whoever, like over here. They have their meeting and they say this. That's what they say they were going to do. For lo, thine enemies make it to more, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, which is us, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation." That the name of Israel, right here, right? May be no more in remembrance. That's why we end up with this right here. Rican, Haitian, Jamaican, black, whatever. You see what I'm saying? You see? So you know the Father knows their hearts, like He reads everything. He knows everything they could think of what they're saying. They're gonna do. But they don't know, right? So they still do it anyway. He let them, you know what I'm saying? Because we made our Father mad. And they have said, "Come and let us." Okay, I read that already. But they have counseled, consulted together with one consent. They have confederate against the tabernacle of Edom right here. Number one enemy is like Esau, Edom. That's them, the so-called white men. Okay? And the Ishmaelite, so-called Arabs over there. Iraq, Iran, wherever they are. And right here, this one right here, Moab, so-called Chinese. And the Aghanese, that's a African tribe. And Igbo, another African tribe. Hmong, Japanese, so-called Japanese. Yeah, they're there, yeah, you see them. And it's the Amalek. This one is the one that stole our land. So they're living over there. And who's supporting me? Give America, giving them money. As you can look in the Caribbean, right? Yes. In Haiti right now, right there, next to them, right? They don't do nothing for us. To be exact, when Trump was in power, Puerto Rico had a hurricane up there, right? It was like, it was a lot going on over there. What Trump said he was gonna do for y'all. He said he was just talking like he was just like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, he don't care. Yeah, so-called Africans. Huh? Who? This guy? Yeah. So-called African. Yeah. They're the one that sold us to slavery, to the so-called white men. They benefit till this day from selling us to the so-called white men. Yeah. And they was trying to like, we was trying to hide among them during the time of persecution, like when the Romans came to conquer us, right? Because we already had that prophecy in the book of the New Testament, in the book of Luke. So we thought like that was a good idea if we go hide among them, because some of them like the same color as us. We didn't think that they was gonna understand that we're not the same. Like once they see you, like it don't matter. Like in your spirit, you can tell somebody is not really, associated with you. Like we're not the same. The spirit don't match. So they see that, and then they start calling the so-called white man. Oh, I got a deal for you. I got a deal for you. You see what I'm saying? You know when you find something like like you about to benefit from it, So you want to do it fast. That's what they did. That's how Christopher Columbus come and got us. And then started sending us from left to right. Scattered us from left to right. Let me show you. It's also another prophecy that says.
Let's go. I mean, that's what they said. They said the teachers in school. They said somebody else there to
Right. But they refuse to tell you who they are.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
They said somebody, they don't know who it is, but like somebody
They
there.
know, but they don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
They don't want to tell you the truth.
There was somebody who discovered here
Yeah.
before Christopher Columbus.
You know what I'm saying?
But
They don't tell you. You know,
They
they don't
say-
want to go.
yeah,
They don't want to go that deep, right?
Exactly. They tell you
That don't
Chris-
make no sense.
Exactly. They
Tell me the full
Chris-
truth.
They tell you Christopher Columbus had discovered all this.
Right. And then the natives, that's our brothers and sisters. The natives already been here. They've been here. They had this land to themselves. Everything wasn't like that. Like to where like you gotta go to Walmart to buy this. Everything was just out there in the gardens. You can just wake up this morning, you be like, oh, I wanna eat some corn. So it's already out there in the garden. You go and grab it. You didn't have to go to Walmart. You have to have money, pay for this, and then you come out. Knowing that it's not even. It's all like it's not natural. Like they put those things in there to make this thing like grow fast. See what I mean? Like what they use again? What they call it? I forgot what they call it, but anything they want to go so fast, they just put that kind of chemicals, yeah, in there. You know what I'm saying? That's when they conquer the natives here, right here. That's the natives right here. But they've been here. That tribe right here. They never had a chance to serve the Supreme over there in the land of Israel. So what the Supreme did was he sent them over here to come here to serve him, to keep the commandments, teach the commandments and all that. But by the time they even got time to do that, there come Christopher Columbus.
Right after.
You see what I'm saying? With a boat flooded, he had us, and he came over here, found more of us, slaughtered 77 million, even more, 100 million, more than that, to get this land, bro. And they think they're gonna get away. They really think what they did, they're gonna get away. They ain't gonna pay. Yeah.
They said that the Native Americans had a fight with the white people.
Right, yeah. What they did was they came in a smart way. You see what I'm saying? Let me show you. Even the Bible prophesied about how they was going to come to the natives. Psalm 49. Let me show you how they. That's why the Bible said, "Don't trust them; they are your enemy. Never trust thy enemy." Psalm 49. Right here. In the inward thoughts is that the houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. So that's how America get this name. It's a white general that conquered this name. His name was Amerigo Vespucci. And this is Africa's name came from a so-called white man too. His name was Africano, Leo Scipio Africano. You see what I'm saying? That's why it was so wound for me to come and say, African. I'm like, the land was named after a white man. I'm calling myself a white man. Look at me. You see what I'm saying? I could not descend from a so-called white man and I'm dark. I'm you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you light brown or dark brown. Yeah, let me see, bro. It be folding up, man. I don't know. I have to fix it though. I be wanting to open, but it just keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, to everything we do, the Bible, God said we have to use balance. Like if anything that's off balance, God, he's not taking that. Like you see a little boy, and then you bigger than him, and you go trying to bully him and do all that. God don't deal with it. You see what I'm saying? Everything gotta match up. You see what I'm saying? You gotta keep it even. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how he did. But them, that's all they do. At that time, they know we didn't have no power with it. They know our father removed himself from us. That's us. This was our power. What they did came with the army on us. Yeah, they came, slaughtered, they did everything. Whatever. Those they can catch, they keep you, they throw you on the boat. Those they can kill, they do that. That's what they do. You see what I'm saying? But that's not the precept I was looking for. Let me show you what I was looking for. With the one, what I was looking for? With the word smoother than come here to the natives. Who said was that again? And they're trying to tell you, oh, don't read this, don't read the old, anything in the old. Keep the new because they know this right here will identify who he is and give us how the Lord was dealing with them back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord never, they're not chosen. They're not a chosen race. That's all that I know. They're not a chosen race, and they're only placed on this earth right now to punish us. That's why they're on top. And they were created to be our servants and handmade, like to serve us. But somehow they get on top, we're serving them. That's why it's going to flip soon. They're going to serve us the way it should, the way it was being supposed to be. That's how it's going to be, and it's going to be forever, eternal. So that's why today, that's why you see America is just, it's finished, it's done. That's why they're trying to make up a lot of other things, trying to make it seem like, oh, do this, oh, this is gonna help our country to finish. No, it's prophesied here. America is gonna burn in World War III. They're gonna burn them up. Russia and China is putting together. North Korea, they're gonna destroy you. But if we don't do this to repent again, we're gonna be caught up. We might get, get hit. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to wake up from the. Yeah, this is your source right here. Anything you need, you'll find it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you read and keeping the commandment. Keeping the commandment, this is your dress code right here. We have a dress code to, when you start dealing with this, put your dress code, you put this called fringe, put it in your clothes, your shirt, whatever, and then you start reading the Bible, you're going to understand everything. Because if you don't keep the commandments, you will never understand. There's a mystery in here. You can't bypass that, whatever you call it.
He told us, he was like, the word Bible, he told us, the way he said it, basic instructions before he started. That's what he's basically trying to say, basic instructions before.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So it's basic instructions in the Bible before
you gotta do this because we're gonna this is even though you see it in the this will always be me even when the next kingdom. But we're not gonna have a Bible, but it's still gonna be a different form. Everything that's written here, we're gonna use it in the next kingdom because the same laws, commandments that's in here, we're gonna do the same thing over there in the next kingdom with the king, Christ, Yahushua. That's his Hebrew name. It's true name, but they refuse to tell you that his name was never Jesus or Christ, because there was no letter J in the Hebrew in the first place, and then you can't translate no names. The name always gonna stay the same. You can't translate it. So what I'm saying, so he stay in the why.
There's some American people that, that know the Bible.
Oh yeah. That's, man, I'm telling you, man, like almost all over across the world, man, the real people of God is being awake. Like they started waking up. And then you started seeing the downfall of all these other nations. Because once we know who he is and start doing things with us, our power start coming back to us. And then the enemy can't touch you. They can't touch you. They think they got guns, they can do everything. With these commandments, They can't, they're gonna, that's why I said no weapon formed against you shall prosper. With those commandments. But if you going off, if you're doing a thing, they might have access to you. So they might have access to your body, your flesh, not to your soul. But still, you don't want to give them no access at all. You see what I'm saying? You want to be fully loaded. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they're trying to attack you. Because they're always out here, they're always trying to find something to put on you, to accuse you, to throw you in jail. You know what I'm saying? To all kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? They didn't know who was gonna. This is a big surprise. They didn't know who was gonna. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know.
I didn't know this until now.
Well, you see, yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It's deep, man. I'm telling you, it's deep. Like even in here, there's some info in here to give us more like confirmation of this is us. We are the nations today. We are this nation that God been dealing with years ago, like thousands and thousands of years ago. They would never whisper not even one little truth in your ear. That's a fact. That's a hundred truth. He know who he is. He's a shit. He's from the tribe of Ephraim. Yeah. And I've been told him, like the Bible say, right? I've been told him this is a commandment to gather together. To gather together, right? As a nation, to discuss the Bible, to go over some things that we have to do. Yeah, but I've been.
He didn't call nothing, so why y'all stopping?
Because not only you gotta know this, you gotta really get into it. Right? This is your culture, your heritage, right? Yeah. So that's what the Christian pastors tell you. Come in there, just sit and follow, cross your hands, right? No action, right? And he's telling you going to heaven. It's an action, right? You go to work, right? You don't just go to work and stand like this and then pay, right? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You make it work and help it. You know what I'm saying? But all this, man, is coming to an end. Come on, y'all. I'm so like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. This is all I ever needed, man. I don't ask the Lord for any type of riches. Watch out! I don't ask the Lord for a bunch of stuff. All I needed is the truth. So I can, be comfortable, like feel comfortable, knowing who I am, who I'm supposed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible told us, don't deal with these people, man. Don't trust them because they just a snake. They've been a snake. But the whole time we're trying to praise them. We're trying to raise them above us. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. What I was really looking for. Every point. Hey, get off somebody! I got Eddie. Somebody get me. Yeah, just coach. There we go. Yeah, right there. I got Chase. Over here is whatever your father is, that's who you is. Come on, y'all. What the fuck is this? Damn, use the fucking backboard. Even if your mom was a super white woman, and your father was from one of this right here, you still being called an Israelite. God doesn't want us to mix up our seed. He says stay among, marry your own people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's really important. Right? When your seed don't mix, you got a child that's gonna grow up like being like you, like 100. There's no mixture. There's no other negative blood in that type of child. So they'll be 100. You always see like a child that's mixed. It's like it's kind of off a little bit because the blood of the so-called white man it's not as strong as us. You see what I'm saying? We have positive always. 15, 30 years. This is our dress code right here. Okay. And the Lord says, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes right here and the borders of their garments throughout their they may put upon it a border of blue, a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a friend that you may look upon, and you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go holy. So that's what got us where we are. We lose our heritage, nationality, and stuff like that because we started. We said we don't want to represent who we is no more. We started following after those other nations, which is called Gentiles. They call Gentiles because they're not Israelite, like they're outside from being us. They're chosen, right? We have all the promises, we have everything. That's why they hate us so much. Whatever you see right now, all these things you see, the kingdom of heaven says this is trash compared to what's coming in the kingdom.
All right, Bobby. Nice seeing you. Shalom.
Shalom, man. Take it easy, man. Hey, we need to congregate, man, while I'm out here sometime.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna be doing this,
They're interested, though. They want to learn some more, man.
yeah, man. We gotta keep those commandments.
It's this right here. Yeah, I got some shirts. I got some shirts. I got some shirts in my bag. If y'all looking for those, I got some shirts that I made. It's there. People are being stuck.
Alright, good work.
Easy, bro. Yeah. I got those shirts made. If you looking for that, or wanna study. You got my number still?
Take it down.
Alright, you don't call.
Okay. All right.